great day. I am so glad you're here at Breakout Kids Club. We've got lots of fun planned for today, so let's get started. All month long of January, we've been talking about responsibility. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. We've looked at some rules for life that help us live with responsibility and show others they can trust us. Just like there are rules to all of our favorite games, these rules help us as we choose to live God's way every day. Our game today is a bit of a wild one. Have you ever played the game 52 card pickup? Well, this game starts off a little bit like that. So I'm going to toss a deck of cards up in the air, and they're going to go flying. One person is going to try to grab all the red cards, and another person is going to try to grab all the black cards, okay? And then once they've picked up all of their cards, they got to count them to make sure they get 26 of each color, okay? So the red has 26 cards and the black has 26 cards. And then once they know for sure they have all 26, they're going to run over to a bucket and toss them in one at a time. And the first person to get all of their cards in the bucket wins. All right, we played this game at home, parents versus kids. So here's what I need you to do. Take a guess and type it in the chat. Who do you think won? Was it the parents or the kids? All right, is everyone ready? Let's watch. Ready, set, go. Okay, Shayna and I are ready. It's parents versus kids. Are you ready, Shayna? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shayna's the winner. Kid's the winner this round. Did you get it right? That was so cool. When those cards went flying, I didn't know what was going to happen. But we made the most of a wild and crazy situation. We got it done. Now, let's all get on our feet and give it all we've got today as we sing and bring praise to God. Let's sing the song, Trust You With My Heart.
You never turn away, you never leave my side. And every time I call your name out just to find that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Whoa, I will trust you with my heart. There are days when I feel I need a friend, and then I hear your voice reminding me again that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are you are. Never gonna fail me, I will trust you with my heart. No matter what may come, no matter what I go through, God, you are. Never gonna fail me, I will trust you with my heart. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Whoa, whoa, I will trust you with my heart. Whoa, whoa, I will trust you with my heart. Whoa, whoa, I will trust you with my heart.
Hey friends! Today I've got another great story for you that's actually a story that Jesus told. When Jesus was here on earth, people were always asking him tough questions. So when Jesus wanted to explain something to the people who followed him, he often told a story. These stories used everyday situations to help people understand God's truth for themselves. So let's watch today's story from the Bible.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 14 through 30.
When Jesus wanted to share truth with the people that followed him, he often would tell a parable, a story.
Here is what the kingdom of heaven will be like.
These parables used everyday situations to help people think and understand God's truth for themselves. One day in Jerusalem, Jesus wanted to share a story with his followers. If he told that same story today, it might sound something like this. There once was a man who created the world's most amazing energy bar.
Just one bite and I feel like I could leap tall buildings in a single bound. What is even in these?
If I told you, I'd have to leave you stranded on top of Mount Everest.
The man did such a good job of selling the energy bars, he soon became wealthy. Then one day, he got on a Zoom call with 3 of his top employees.
Zane, Ren, Murray,
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Murray,
Says he's here.
I don't hear him.
start your audio, Murray.
Oh, hey, just, I was finishing a movie.
I've called you together for an important purpose. I'm going offline.
You're what?
Completely screen-free. I'm going to travel the world for a while. Hike Everest, cross the Sahara, dive down to the Mariana Trench, miles beneath the ocean, all fueled by my energy bar, of course.
Dude, that is far out.
Literally.
The rich man had carefully studied his employees and knew what they can handle.
While I'm gone, I'm leaving you in charge of my money. Zane, I'm sending you an encrypted key to access my gold account with 5,000 credits.
Oh, excellent.
Ren, here's an encrypted key to access my silver account with 2,000 credits.
I'm on it.
Murray, check your inbox for an encrypted key to my bronze account with 1,000 credits.
That's it.
That's it. I'm going off the grid.
Immediately, Zane accessed the money from the gold account and put that money to work. He hired scientists and designers to create a suction shoe that would keep a rock climber from falling.
I call it the fly shoe.
The fly shoe sold as nearly as fast as the energy bar. Zane soon made his money back, and more. Ren, meanwhile, made excellent use of the money in the silver account.
What does every adventurer need besides fuel and shoes? A friend.
So Ren invented a robotic hamster that could travel anywhere an explorer can go, from the highest of mountains to the deepest ocean trench. Soon, robotic adventure hamsters sold as fast as toilet papers. So that left only Murray, who sat looking at the bronze account on his computer screen.
Only 1,000? It's like he expects me to mess it up. Well, I'll show him. Ha!
So Murray took the money out in coins and stashed them in a giant bag. Then late one night, dug a hole in his backyard, stashed the bag inside, and covered it right back up.
Great. Now all I have to do is go back inside and watch Netflix.
After a very long time, the rich man returned from the wilds.
Ah, electricity, internet. I have returned to the grid. Please accept my meeting invite.
Zane and Ren hopped on the call immediately. Murray took a little longer.
Start your audio, Murray.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm excited to see how you've handled my money. Zane?
Through sales of the Fly Shoe, I've added 5,000 more credits to your gold account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You've been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. Now, Ren.
My adorable traveling robotic hamsters have earned 2,000 more credits for your silver account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. So, Murray.
Yeah, hold on.
Murray reached down and held up a muddy sack. He spilled the coins across the desk.
How much is that?
1,000 credits.
That's what I gave you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I knew you're a tough businessman. You make money even where you haven't worked for it. I didn't want you getting mad, so I just buried the money. See? It's all safe.
Murray offered a weak smile, but instead of smiling back, the rich man went red in the face.
You lazy man. If you knew I can make money even when I haven't worked for it, you should have at least kept my money in the bank where it would have earned a little bit.
Sure.
The rich man turned to his personal assistant and ordered.
Take Murray's credits and give them to Zane, who already has 10,000 credits. Oh, and take Murray off my payroll immediately.
The message of Jesus' story was clear. If you are responsible for what you were given, you'll be given more. If you wasted it, you end up with nothing.
When Jesus told this story, everyone listening would have known exactly what he meant. The message was clear. Those who are responsible with what they've been given will be trusted and given more. But those who waste it will end up with nothing. There's a great rule for life that we can remember from this story. Here it is. Make the most of what you've been given. We may not have bags of gold, but we do have other things that God has given us. We have relationships with other people. And with God's help, we can make the most of those relationships by choosing to show love. We have different skills and personalities that we can use to help others too. Anytime someone gives us the chance to do something, we can come through for them and always do our very best. Let's pray and ask God to help us make the most of what he's given us. Do you remember what praying is? That's right, it's just talking to God. Let's talk to God. God, thank you for this story Jesus told. It helps us remember to make the most of every gift and opportunity you've given us. Please give us the courage to use the things in our lives to help others instead of being lazy or afraid. Help us make the most of what we've been given. We love you and we pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, I don't know about you, but I want to be like one of those first two workers in Jesus' story. They definitely made the wise choice. They took what their boss gave them and they doubled it. The boss sure was happy when he got back and saw what they did with what he had given them. You see, God is like the boss in the story, and we are like those he entrusts with bags of gold. He has given us talents and gifts and relationships with other people. He wants us to be responsible with what he's given us. He wants us to make the most of what we've been given. That's a great rule for life. Can you say it with me? Here it is. Make the most of what you've been given. Oh no, nice and loud. Ready? Make the most of what you've been given. Remember, we have a great example of what this looks like when we think about Jesus. Jesus made the most of his time with people. He showed love to everyone and helped them understand what's most important to God. So, how can you make the most of what you've been given? Maybe you're good at art. If so, use those talents to show love. Maybe you have a pantry full of food and your school is doing a food drive. Ask a parent or adult if you can donate some of what you have. Whatever you have, make the most of it and use it to show love. Now, it's our last week of January, so we have one more chance to say this month's verse. Are you ready? Here it comes. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little. Then you can also be trusted with something very large. Luke chapter 16, verse 10. All right, friends, thanks for playing with me today. Next week will be the first week of February, which means a new theme, a new big idea, and a new verse. So I hope to see you next Wednesday for more Breakout Kids Club.